You're now tuned into Psych's weekly Nerf dosage.
Hey, what's up, good people? Welcome to episode 83 of PWND. In this episode, I only have one part for you, but it's about 3 different products. So if you want to, you can click the annotation to skip ahead. If not, then you can just listen to what it's about. Basically, I've been trawling around on Taobao for quite a bit, and if you guys are actually in the Nerf SG, or was it the Singapore Nerf Facebook group, one of them, a lot of users over there have been posting a lot of stuff about 3D printed accessories on Taobao. So I decided, I just give it a try, and that's where this whole episode is about. I do have more stuff coming in from a good friend of mine, DT. He actually helped me order something else, but what it is, I won't share with you guys till I actually receive it. However, I did place an order quite some time back, and the reason why I took my own sweet time was because I didn't actually pay for express shipping, so it took quite a long time. I just wanted to save some money on it because it was just some stuff that to me was unimportant. However, it was really interesting, so when I actually received it, I was like, oh, okay, I'm not going to waste time and I'm just going to quickly review it for you guys. Alright, so annotations aside, then we can just go straight ahead to the first part, or the only part of the video. Check it out. Being in Singapore, we're actually kind of lucky to be able to access Taobao and be able to buy stuff from Taobao without much hassle. I don't know how difficult it is for you guys in the States to actually buy off Taobao sellers. If you're in another country, for example, like, I don't know, UK, Australia, wherever you guys are at, I don't know how accessible Taobao is to you guys, but it's pretty accessible here, to us in Singapore. And so I have 3 products. As you can see, it's all black because I chose black filament. Except for this, I actually chose black, but yeah, well, the seller shipped it in orange, and then the agent, my Taobao agent, actually sent me a message, which is pretty cool, by the way. I'll introduce you guys to my agent later on in the video, but he was asking me, am I okay with this color instead, because in the picture it shows white, and when you ordered it, it was black, but now it's orange. Do you accept it? I was like, it's just an accessory, so why not? Alright, so I'll just start off with this since I'm already holding it. It is a Nerf clip-to-clip holder. So basically it connects 2 clips together, and it's printed Mr. Bao. I don't know if you guys can read it. Maybe if I angle it like that. I'm looking at the reflection in my phone just to see if I can get an angle. Yeah, it says Mr. Bao. What if I do this? Oh, right there. You can. I hope you guys can see it. This is Mr. Bao, and yeah, it's shaped pretty nicely. The second product I actually bought was this attachment barrel thingy that's like a silencer, and you can see it's pretty hefty. It looks pretty sweet on a Nerf blaster, and I'll get to the limitations of this in a little while. And the last I bought looks just like a normal Magpul angled foregrip. Let me see if I can get the original one. Okay, the original one is right here. This is the original angled foregrip, and as you can see, it looks almost exactly identical. Sorry, now my fingers are blocking it from the camera, but it looks almost identical. Slightly smaller in size, as you guys can see, very slightly, but it's meant for Nerf, and this is actually for Picatinny. So this is actually pretty cool, and I'll get to the details of this in a short while. Just realized that actually he even has a little slot over here to kind of hold everything in place, and that's pretty damn cool. I didn't even realize this, but yeah, okay, so let's talk about the clip-to-clip connector, okay? So this, I know that there's a product out there by a third-party company that actually does this in, I think it was injection mold, ABS something, but this is 3D printed and it's pretty damn sturdy. As you can see, I can't even bend out the legs. This part, you guys can see I'm actually applying quite a lot of force, but this is pretty damn good. It's pretty, I guess. It really doesn't give you much space, to play. Doesn't really give you much wiggle space when it holds onto your clip. So it really has a firm grip on the clip. Let me just show you guys by using some actual. Oh, I have a message. But anyway, let me just show you guys an actual demonstration of how to put this on. I have with me an 18 dart clip and a 12 dart clip. Of course, I have more examples. So I have a 6 dart clip over here, and an Alpha Reyes clip from Black Tactical, and these 4 definitely can fit. I'll just show you the Alpha Reyes and the 6 dart clip first of all, because these are the basic ones. So here we go. Get this. Basically, you have to make sure, and if you guys look closely, you can actually see like there's a groove over here, and these are actually meant for the the designs on this part of the clip. So make sure that you line it up, then you know which direction it is. So it's supposed to be this way or on this side, whichever side you choose. And I like to have this part facing down, okay, with the word Mr. Pao on top. So then you just basically try and get it, slide it in like this, and you realize that actually it's pretty difficult to get on, which also means that it's going to be difficult to get off. So it's a good thing, you know, a double-edged sword. So as you can see, I'm kind of struggling with it right now, but once it's firmly in, it's not going to drop out. Alright, definitely not going to drop out. So yeah, that's one half, and then I'll get the other half and just look at the direction of the darts that's supposed to go. And I'm going to attach the alpha radius clip on, and you can see and watch me on camera struggling to get the alpha radius clip on. Right there. There we go. So, all the way. Alright, now I'm gonna get myself a retaliator so that I can demonstrate to you guys what it looks like. And I'm specifically using a retaliator because a retaliator has this lip over here when you insert a clip. So you guys have to be careful not to have this connector all the way up to the top of the blaster. If not, when you insert the clip, alright? Okay, sorry. If not, when you look at this, look at the amount of space it has. So if you have this clip holder any higher, it's gonna affect the way you fit your clip into the mag well. So you have to make sure that this sits almost at the bottom of a 6-dart clip, as you guys can see in this example. But on the other side, you can see that alpha radius clip is actually, you know, pretty happy in that position. Now let's see if I can. Oh, sorry, something's wrong. Ah, there we go. Wow, what happened? Okay, I don't know what happened, but okay. But anyway, I'll just put the alpha radius clip inside. That's alright. So now this is what the alpha radius clip looks like when it's inside, and you can see the 6-dart clip on the other half, and it's fine and dandy. So it's all good. Alright, so yeah, this is the first demonstration. Let me get to the next one, where I will actually fit the 12-dart clip that comes natively. That comes along with the retaliator, and also a 18-dart clip. You can see that I'm struggling. So here we go, same clip. Got myself, where are they? Okay, got myself a 12-dart clip, and make sure that the direction is correct. Make sure that the grooves are correct. So when you look at the grooves, it's supposed to fit. This way is wrong because the grooves are here, and the grooves, what am I talking about? This detail's over here and the grooves are over here, so I gotta flip it around. It's gotta be this way. So this is where the example where I actually experienced the problem first. Let me just show you guys. If I slide the clip all the way, this holder all the way to the end where the lip is of the clip, let me show you. Okay, I'll just do this, okay, till the lip, and I get myself my 18-dart clip and check the orientation. And always make sure you slide in from the bottom, okay, because you know it makes sense that way. So you gotta try your best to insert it while being careful not to kind of destroy the rubber bumpers at the bottom. So make sure that you get a little bit in one corner first, and then you try to kind of slowly persuade it in. It takes a bit of coaxing, but once you manage to slide it past the little rubber bumpers, then everything's gonna be easy from there. Just make sure that you go and move it in slow and steady. So it should look like this. Now you can see the height difference. This is because I want to explain to you guys what happens. Alright, so 18-dart clip will fit. Now I should show it to you this way. 18-dart clip will fit perfectly fine. As you can see, it goes in all the way, okay, till I release it. But in the event of the 12-dart, because of the way this holder is, let me show you guys, this will get in the way. There we go. So as you can see, the lip is here. The clip is not fully all the way in yet, but this is in the way. So what you can do is make sure that you align these two to the same height. If not, just make sure that it's about 1.5 inch, almost 2 inches away from the lip, and then you'll be fine. So I've got mine almost the same height and then it sits in perfectly fine, exactly like this. This is great. Now I like the 18 dart clip because the 18 dart clip actually has this bumper over here, and that's where this holder will not go past here, and then it won't affect the retaliator. So close it up and fire. Now in this particular, wow, that was actually a pretty good shot. In this particular blaster, because it's top sliding primed, it gets in the way. It doesn't matter whether you're left or right-handed, it just gets in the way. So you have to kind of find a way to actually hold your grip without actually, you know, letting the clip affect you. As you can see, I gotta do it this way. And even if I have the clip on the other side, which is this, now it's in the way with my index finger, with the tip of my finger, sorry. As you can see, so I gotta grip it this way like that. Now, alright, so all this 90-foot retaliator is actually firing pretty damn good, and I don't know why. Now, ARs are still intact, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, moving on to the next question that you guys might have. Will this clip-to-clip holder work with banana clips? And my answer is yes. Now I have a 15 dart worker clip, and you guys already know that the worker clip is made slightly thicker than a normal standard Nerf clip, but it's holding on to, you know, the worker clip fine, slid all the way up, and it took me quite some time to actually figure out how to do that, and quite a lot of guts, because I almost thought I was going to destroy this thing. So let me show you how it's another message. Let me show you how it's supposed to work with a standard clip. Okay, a standard banana clip. This one came with the demolisher. It's a 10 dart clip. So basically you want to make sure that same logic with the rubber bumpers on the 18 dart clip. You want to make sure rubber bumpers go in first. So rubber bumpers in first. Let me do it this way so you guys can see. Okay, rubber bumpers in first. As you can see, that's fine already. Now what I'm gonna do, make sure that it comes to this point over here, like that. And once I reach this point, it's gonna be a, I guess, a pretty straight, just apply pressure all the way, constant pressure, and just go in one single smooth motion. Just trying to make sure that this gets lodged in nicely first. Give me a second, guys. Let me just try and work this out. Okay, so once you get past the two rubber bumpers, then it's easy from here on. Just push it in all the way, and then you have the banana clips in a clip-to-clip holder. So looks pretty cool. Let me just grab a strive to show you guys what it looks like. Exactly like that. So in terms of using a strive, sorry about these black stuff, it's rubber bumpers, but yeah, in terms of a strive, this is pretty good because, you know, you can actually have this sticking out on either side and it won't affect the way you fire. Bam, 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 and then you can just change the clip. Sorry guys, banana clip for the 51 is a bit tight. So as you can see, perfectly fine, still can run and gun without this thing worrying about this thing getting in your way. So yeah, I like this, and let me just show it to you guys what this looks like in a long shot, because a lot of you are actually using long shots, and one cause for concern are the priming bars if you guys are actually using shotgun grip like that. So here's the thing, it gets in the way. That's the only downside, it gets in the way of your shotgun bar. So check it out. For one side it's okay because this doesn't have the nub over here, but it's always rubbing against your clip. You guys can see that there's almost no space. It's always going to be rubbing against your clip, so something for you to take note of. That sound is just god awful, but alright. So I don't really like that, but yeah, I try and get past. Okay, so I got past the bar on this half. I still don't like the fact that it's rubbing against the clip. Alright, sorry I'm taking a bit of time to squeeze it because I'm still not used to the Explorer trigger. You know, you have that little at the end. So yeah, that's a long shot, and this is the banana clip, and these are the clip holders. So it's perfect for use in a strife, in a demolisher, and even in a rapid strike. retaliator, but not anything with the shotgun pump. So yeah, it's just something for you to consider. But this is really cheap, and I'll tell you the price at the end of the video, okay? I mean the price of how much it costs including shipping. So yeah. So the next product that I have is a faux barrel attachment, and these come in a myriad of styles. I chose this one because it looks the most solid. You can tell it's actually made pretty good, but you know, it's still 3D printed filament, and yeah, I thought it was pretty sweet looking. You know, it looks like a silencer, so I wanna, where did I put my retaliator? Okay, so I wanna just put it on the retaliator for you guys, okay, and so you guys can see. Now, it has the same slots and grooves as a normal Nerf connector, but it also has this thing, which is a tightening screw, or nut or bolt, and this helps you to get an additional grip onto the barrel of your blaster. However, this being a 3D printed product, so far on every blaster that I've tried to attach it on, it takes a little bit of work. So maybe this could have been made slightly thinner. However, it's going to be quite difficult to achieve that because you can actually see the print lines, and I don't know. So I guess some TLC would actually help. Maybe some lubricant, I don't know. But anyway, you line it up like how you normally would for any other blaster attachment. Make sure that it goes snugly first. Then once it's deep enough, all the way in like that, and give it a nice twist. Then you use this if you want to tighten it, and there you go, silencer attachment. Let me get the stock so you guys can see. Silencer attachment on a retaliator. Honestly, in my opinion, it looks pretty sweet. I'm sorry I didn't get white. If not, it would have matched this blaster a lot better. But I got black because you know, I thought black would be a universal color to match every single blaster that I wanted to put it on, so doesn't get in the way. Now let me show it to you guys on a long shot. However, before that, as you can see, it's kind of troublesome to take it out. Before that, I want to tell you guys that the way it's printed, on the inside there is another thinner lip, or an inner lip on the inside, and the lip was kind of protruding out a little bit too far to actually fit on a retaliator, so you kind of need to get rid of about, I think maybe about half an inch worth of the inner lip before you can actually fit on a retaliator. Pushing it all the way just wouldn't want to sit to the end, so yeah. I got myself a Dremel tool, and I just, from the inside, just slowly cut it out. You know, it's pretty easy to cut, it being 3D printed material, so you know, no problems at all. However, I tried to put it on a strife, and it was a bitch to take out, so I'm not going to put it on a strife. Sorry guys, I don't want to have to go through the trouble of removing it from the strife again, so I'm going to get just a long shot and extend stock. Now, this is my trusty Human vs Zombies long shot, by the way, so just make sure that it sits, okay. And this one's gonna take a bit more work because it seemed to be a bit, you know, tight for the long shot. Now I seem to be having some problems with it. Okay, right there, it goes in all the way. Once it's in all the way, just twist it very slowly and carefully. We just get this right, guys. There we go. And yeah, so like that, you tighten it if you want to. I'll just tighten it a little bit, and this is what the long shot looks like with this scope attachment. What am I talking about? This barrel attachment. So full barrel attachment, looks like a silencer. I think it's pretty sweet. As you can see, black. It's easier for me to match onto almost any blaster. Right? Now the whole reason why I bought this full attachment is because you guys remember. Okay, now this is the hard part. See, I'm gonna have to slowly wiggle it out. There we go. Put the long shot aside. The whole reason why I got it is because you guys remember that I have this scar barrel attachment for the Remedy Metal long shot that I actually got some time ago from Area 502, 503. Sorry, Area 503. Sorry, Jia. I keep saying 502. But yeah, I was always looking for something that was a little bit more sturdy because I was afraid that this would break off, you know, mid-game if I just kept it in the old PVC, you know, tubing that I put around it. and that was just really for cosmetics, but it was nothing really sturdy. So I was like, I didn't really have any other barrel attachments that would match the red long shot, and I was like, I don't really want to go sacrifice a red Recon full barrel attachment just to put this in. And now I have the answer, so this is it. And because it's so snug and everything, I think that if anything goes wrong, this will break first before this actually gets broken. So this is the answer to my prayers. All I gotta do is just sleeve it in some 16mm PVC like so, and then I'm gonna have to put some E-tape around it, goop it in, and then slide it in here like that. Then it'll be a perfect attachment for the scar barrel and the perfect protection around it, so I can use it in wars with more confidence. Right, so on to the last product, which is this. This is the angled foregrip that is 3D printed. As you guys can see, there's a little screw over here that is for you to, I guess, remove this part if you don't like it. This counterbalance thingy. I don't know what this is called, but yeah, it's this wall over here. But it's a pretty damn good product, and I must say that I really am quite happy with this, and I really will consider buying more. Now these are actually made to fit Nerf rails. As you can see, it's like a nub and everything with two grips over here that will fit on Nerf. So let me just grab my Strife, which is right here, and let me just slide this on so you guys can actually see what it looks like when I attach it on, and you hear a very nice click. So this is what it looks like on the Strife. You can see it's pretty comfortable like that. And now after getting this product, I'm like, oh man, why did I have to cut my demolisher up? And now I have this 3D printed thing. Well, anyways, I just wanted to share with you guys. So yeah, taking it out can be quite a hassle because it's 3D printed, and that nub really sits into the Nerf connector, so it's a little bit scary when you take it out, but it still comes off with ease anyway. Now the cool thing about this is that, and let me get myself my screwdriver, is that this, as you can see, the whole row is full of slots that has already been tapped, and these are for the screws over here, which means that this is the connector piece and it is adjustable. So let me just show you guys. It's held in by two machine screws. All you gotta do is just unscrew them like so, and voila, you can just take it out and you can see it's all tapped screw holes, screw pots, and this is the connector piece itself. This is the one that actually sits on your Nerf rails. So I really like the idea behind this, and props to the creator of this. Alright, so I'm gonna put the two screws aside so I can just attach later, but I want to share with you guys how this is actually done. Now you can see there are two lines over here, which means that this piece over here is kind of movable. It's very sturdy, but you can move it a little bit, and this is what latches onto your Nerf, your Nerf, the orange little piece on your rail. Yeah, this is what it does. So this also means that you can actually just, okay, for example, let me get a retaliator. Okay, so for example, in the case of a retaliator, all you gotta do is just look at where the orange piece is if you want to have your grip here, for example. So orange piece is here, then you look at where the nub is, which is up here, and then you kind of hold it there. So you go like, okay, so nub's gonna be here. Now two screw ports are here. You can actually just take this and counter measure against it. So you go like, okay, I want my grip to be right at the top or right at the bottom. It's up to you. So if I want it, say for example, okay, I'm gonna hold it here like that. Okay, I want it to be as close to the back as possible to this part. I'll just take a look at the screw ports and I'll be like, okay, so these are for the, let me see again, third and fifth screw ports. So what I'm going to do is grab one of them, one screw, put it in the first one, because this one is supposed to go into the third screw port, and that's what I'm going to do right now. Third screw port, and grab my trusty screwdriver and tighten it into place. Exactly like that. So now it's sitting right there. Just get the other screw, just for security. There we go. And now 2 screws are holding it in place. It's not going to go anywhere. Let's attach it onto the retaliator grip. The retaliator 4-barrel attachment, and slide when you hear the click. Exactly like that. You can see it's all the way to the back with very little space. So now it's very comfortable right here. If you guys want it in front, for example, you can also do that. Just adjust the the screw ports accordingly, and this is amazing. So this is the angle foregrip that is on a retaliator. This is what it looks like. Alright, so you guys can actually just customize here and there. You can actually put, like for example, this 4-barrel onto your strife. I'm not gonna put it on the strife because I don't want to go through the trouble of taking it out, but some of you actually just want to go and attach it to the strife. So you can actually have this on the strife, then you can have the 3D printed angle foregrip here and everything. So yeah, this really opens up a huge whole new world of Nerf blaster accessories for the Nerf rails, and these are really cheap. Alright, so first of all, the agent that I use, and I said it before but I'll say it again, the agent that I use to buy stuff from Taobao is Pika. It's buyforyou.pika.sg. The account is free, and they accept... Do they accept PayPal? I think they accept PayPal payments. I can't remember. But yeah, well anyway, they're pretty good. They're very responsive, very good customer service, and very good follow-up service. So I definitely recommend them. You can also check in the video description for their website if you're not able to click on the screen. Of course you can't, because YouTube doesn't allow linking to external sites. Anyway, so all these products so far, the clip-to-clip connector, and the angle foregrip, which is right here, these 3 stuff, they're going for about 10 Singapore dollars each, which is a major steal. Now this is actually about $11.50, which is about what, $8 USD. These are actually $9.50 each, and so is this angle foregrip. It's also $9.50 each. Just run a search on Taobao, guys. I'm kind of lazy, so I don't want to have to go through Taobao all over again. But definitely I will be ordering more of, I don't think I'll be ordering more of these, but I'll be ordering more of these, and definitely more of the angle foregrips, because these things are just so handy. It's so comfortable, and you can actually make, be of good use when you're actually doing modifications and you're doing grips and whatever support ergonomics and stuff. I think it's really good for that price, and this price includes shipping, mind you. Yeah, so hope that you guys like this product review. There's a little bit of a downside, so make sure that you know what you're doing. You have to actually cut a little bit off in order for you to attach it to some of your blasters. I wanted to get like some sandpaper and sand around this area, but I realized that I have to be able to sand all the way in because it's so long. And so I was like, I give up. But it really is up to you guys. Cheap alternative for really nice tactical attachments. This is actually honestly pretty practical. I really like this. It's really sturdy. I don't know, because of the interference it gives against on a blaster that actually has a pump bar. That's something that I will have to really think about and look into. But in terms of using it on a strife, on a demolisher, any of the flywheel blasters, anything that doesn't really have a slide or shotgun pump, I think this is perfect. As you could have seen already, perfect on the strife. Yeah, so that's about it. So guys, we have come to the end of this video. I hope that you guys liked it. I hope that you guys actually had some interesting info and were shown some new products that I came across. I always like to share new stuff with you guys. So if you liked the video, I hope you guys give me a thumbs up, and if you're not subscribed, I hope you guys consider subscribing to my channel, where I make Nerf videos once a week, or at least I try. So thank you once again for sticking throughout the entire video. I know that I talked quite a lot and I'm a bit tired because, well, I just held my last open dance class today. It's been a long 9-year journey, and it's been a very fulfilling one. It's a little bit bittersweet today. A lot of my old students came back, so it was a really heartwarming thing to see all the different generations of the students that I've taught, and I really want to thank all of them for the support. I know that they don't watch my Nerf videos, but I just want to thank them anyway. And stay tuned for the next episode. Thanks for all your well wishes, guys, in the previous video. So till then, drills pay the bills, teamwork makes the dream work. Peace.